Hello, welcome to Qigong in your PJs. Happy to have you with me this morning, with us. And if it's not morning, whatever time of day you are joining, today we're going to breathe and move through space and focus on the water element as well as the seasonal change. So if you can, get up out of your chair. You're going to stand with your feet hip distance apart. If you need to do this seated, that's cool. Come to the front of your chair. If possible, you want your feet to connect with the earth, so firmly plant them about hip distance, a little wider apart. Standing, your knees are going to be soft. Allow your tail to drop down. Your shoulders are relaxed and back so that the shoulder blades are resting on the back of the rib cage. And think about energy traveling up through the feet, up through the legs, going up through the spine, all the way up to the top of the head. So you want your chin ever so slightly tucked back. And just imagine the crown of your head reaches towards the heavens above. And you want to have a little space underneath your armpits, space between your fingers. Think about space between your toes. Just room everywhere for energy to flow between the bones. And as we're standing here, we're going to gather energy with one hand on the lower belly, below your belly button, the lower dantian. So this is the place of kidney energy being stored. And the other hand, we're going to place at the level of the heart, of the lungs, between the lungs. And today we're going to make a connection with our breath at the start of the day. I thought, wouldn't this be a nice beginning of our exercise? So the breath work we're going to do today is to kind of quiet our nervous system and let go of any angst that we're feeling. So if you start the day with a little bit of stress, thinking about what you have to do, or if you're coming into this practice feeling like a lot has been going on, here's a way to let go of it. So holding these two places in our body, we're going to breathe in 4 counts through the nose, hold our breath for 7 counts, and then we're going to breathe out 8 counts, making a kind of whooshing sound through our pursed lips, through our mouth. Okay? So I'll count us down. Here we go. We're going to inhale through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and whoosh out. Whoosh. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and hold. And breathe out and whoosh. Inhale. And hold. And breathe out for 8. Whoosh. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale again. 4. Breathe out. Oh, holding, sorry. And now breathe out for 8. Whoosh. Don't forget the sound. Last time, breathe in. And hold. And whoosh. Good. Just quietly holding the lower and middle dantian. So a place of gathering our source energy, as well as connecting with our lungs and our heart spirit. We're supporting the root of all yin and yang, the kidneys, as we work on our breath and as we practice today. Good. Dropping the hands down. And we're going to take a harmonizing breath. So you're going to gather up energy all around you, palms up, overhead. And as you breathe out, think about harmonizing your system, using heaven's energy from above to integrate with all your organs and connect back down to the earth. Good, we're going to put our thumbs on the inside of our hands and make a loose fist. And then we're going to come to the back of the sacrum, to the bone, the bottom of the spine, and we're going to use our fists going up the sides of the spine. We're going to inhale as we come up to the lower rib cage and exhale as we sink our weight down. And then if it feels right, come up on your toes as you inhale and exhale down. So we're stimulating the bladder area, the kidney area, to move chi, to move our energy. Inhale up, breathing out as you sink. Again, inhale. And then letting go. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale as you raise up. And breathe out as you sink down. Hands to the side again, gathering energy around, bringing it into our crown, and then distributing that energy throughout the body, settling. Excellent. All right, we're going to start off with patting down the channels. We're going to move energy quickly. So palm on is facing up towards the sky, starting at the shoulder, 5 taps down. Again. And once more. Turning the palm over, going up. One more time. Move on to the other side, so palm is up, other arm going down. 5 taps, 3 times. Now moving down the midline of the body, starting from the neck down to the pelvis. And now going down the sides of the body, the armpits down to the hips. Just moving our energy, any stuck energy everywhere. Continue down the legs to the top of the foot. Or going down as far as you can. Think about bringing that energy down to your feet. Now moving up the inside of the legs. 5 taps, 3 times. Going to the back of the body now. Starting at the gluteal fold at the tush, you're going to come up to the lumbar region of the spine, the lower spine. Move inwards with each group of taps. 5 times, 5 taps, 3 times. Good, going up the sides of the spine if you can. If this is difficult otherwise, tap your lower belly. Think back. Again, 5 taps 3 times. And now in between the shoulder blades, if that movement is hard, tap your chest right above the heart level. So you're getting your lungs there. Going up to the nape of the neck, in between the shoulder blades, going upwards. Now using your fingertips, tapping all over the head, everywhere. And last, the face. We want to bring energy to the face. That's what we put forward in the world. Good. And now a little bounce, shake everything out, let your arms kind of hang loose, ragdoll style. And we're going to move anything that might be stuck as we bounce. It's good for moving your lymph. And stop. Cool. Just taking your shoulders, we're going to just pull them back, make little circles backwards, opening up the chest. Excellent. And now just at waist level, at the level of the kidneys, so you're right above the waist. You're going to tap as you turn from side to side. So we'll get a little side to side motion, as well as this is tapping into the gate of vitality. And now coming up to right underneath the collarbone, continue moving from side to side, letting momentum take us with our movement. And then with an open hand, you can tap the high point of the shoulders. Good. Come back down, right underneath the collarbone, and at waist level. Okay, you can shake everything out for a moment. All right. So, hands are going to be down towards the earth, fingertips towards one another. We're going to inhale as we come up forward, lifting up towards the sky, and exhale as your arms float down to your sides. Fingertips inward, connect with the earth energy. Inhale, bring that energy up towards the heavens above, and then spread that all around you. Claiming your space where you are. Inhale, bringing energy up. And then breathe out. 2 more times. Inhale as you come forward and up above. Exhale. Last one. Taking a breath. Inhaling through the nose if you can. And as you breathe out, it can be through the mouth or through the nose. And we're going to harmonize. So again, taking in all around us, bringing in heaven's energy right into our crown. And as we breathe out, imagine that heaven energy washing us, clearing us, moving us as we connect back down to earth. Okay. Next exercise is called carrying the moon. So you're going to take a breath in and you're going to just bend over. Arms are just a little below the knees. Don't stress, don't push too hard to come downward. Now with your legs straight, you're going to inhale, coming up overhead. And as you reach above, your hands go to hold the moon. So you're holding a big circle and a little back bend. And then exhale. Arms go down to the side. So bending over, think about energy going up through the spine. Inhaling as you come up, carrying the moon. Your hands are a little rounded, a little back bend. And then breathing out. energy coming up through the legs, up through the spine. Inhale as the moon rises above and we go to look. Exhale out to the sides. Just a few more. Inhaling as you come up. Breathing out as the arms float down. And once more. Think about that energy going up through the spine. You're inhaling as you rise up, bringing energy up through the head, looking up towards the sky, and then exhale. And harmonize. Gathering, bringing into our crown, and then clearing, cleansing, washing through. Good. All right. The bear is the image or the animal that's often associated with the element of water. And I think of that as the bear in winter, since water is often winter's energy, is thought of as winter's energy. So you're going to have your arms bent at the elbows, palms face up to the sky, as if you're carrying something in each palm. And this is called bear turns. So you're going to take a breath in and turn to one side. Exhale as you come back to the center. Taking a breath as you turn. Inhale back to the middle. You've got a nice strong stance and horse stance, so make sure your knees are not collapsing inwards. Breathing out as you come back to your midline. Taking a breath. And exhale. We'll do one more on each side. Inhaling as you turn, you're getting that nice twist, bringing out all the organs. And one more breath. Exhale to the middle. Good. Bring your hands down and step in a bit so that again you are hip distance apart and harmonize, gathering. Take a little beat and distributing, clearing. Good. All right. Palms are going to be upwards. We're going to connect kidney with liver, and we're going to actually move right around the diaphragm. So you're going to inhale, coming up to the bottom of the rib cage. Now your hands are going to turn backwards. So the fingertips are going to face backwards. And like we did in the beginning, the back of the hands are going to sink down, going along the spine. Our weight sinks. So you're going to come around to the front of the body. Inhale, rising up. Keep inhaling as you go around your rib cage, stimulating the diaphragm. And then exhale, you're going to sink your weight back down. Think of kidney energy going downwards. Inhale, rising up. Palms go around. Exhale as you sink. Good. Inhale, rising up. You can really press into that diaphragm area. And exhale as you sink. And last time, taking a breath. coming around. And breathing out as you go down. Good. Take a harmonizing breath. And letting go. Hands can rest on your waist, on your low back, whatever feels good. We're going to make circles in one direction, just loosening everything up. And then make circles in the other direction. Good. And now we're going to do a figure 8. So you're going to bring one hip forward. Bring the hip back. And what you're going to be doing is shifting your weight from leg to leg. So think about making an infinity sign. It's if you had a pencil hanging from the midline. And you're going to make a figure 8 on the ground with that pencil. So you're going to shift from side to side as well as twist. An important movement. You can even apply this, you can use this and apply it to your dance technique for any kind of Latin dance. And then we're going to reverse it. So you're going to go back in the opposite direction. Sometimes that takes a moment. Remember, shifting your weight, you're sinking back, coming around, and shifting to the other leg. Being able to shift and change in life, changing like the water flow, is really important. Do one more to finish your cycle. Excellent. And we're going to do one other stretch. This is called the Phoenix stretch. So standing on one leg, or if you're seated, come to the front of your chair, and the other foot you're going to step forward. Just what feels like the right distance. I'm going to come back so you can see my toes are up. So I've got one foot at 45, the other foot is forward. Just a step ahead. You're going to grab, if it feels comfortable, the same side that your leg is forward. If that's not comfortable, you're looking for a little more balance, we're going to come forward. You're going to hold on to your thighs. A lot of people find that is more stabilizing. Or you can hold on to a chair or put a finger on a wall next to you. So if you're grabbing behind, that creates wings with your arms. Taking a breath in. And as you breathe out, you're going to shift your weight back as you fold over towards your foot where the toes are raised. And you're going to feel this in the back of the entire leg. That's the bladder channel that we're activating. And inhale up. Change sides. So other foot is forward. If you can, grab behind, the wrist behind. And we're going to take a breath in, nice and tall. And exhale, shifting our weight back as we come forward towards our leg, folding over. And inhale up. So you're going to feel a stretch in the back of the leg, in the hamstrings. Inhale, nice and tall. It's almost as if you fold over. You're going over a fence, shifting your weight back. The more you flex your toes, you're going to feel it more in the lower calf area as well. And coming up, and change one more time. Taking a breath, nice and tall. Exhale, folding over. And then coming up, separating your feet, and a breath. You're going to take one leg. I want to come back so you can really see. And step one foot over. If you can. You want both feet firmly planted on the floor. You can do this seated as well. Your fingertips are turned towards one another. If this becomes difficult for balance, you can actually have your feet close together because this will challenge your balance area a little bit. So, you're going to sink down and bend one knee behind another if your knees are crossed. You're slightly bent, taking a breath in and breathe out. Good. Now inhale. Twist and turn in the direction of the foot that is crossed over, pulling up your pelvic floor. And exhale back to center. Inhale, rising up, pulling up the pelvic floor. And by that I mean it's as if you're urinating and you're trying to stop. Stop the flow for a moment. And exhale, bending the knees back to the middle. Inhale, rising up as you twist and turn. Exhale, sinking down. And we're going to change sides. So switch your feet. Fingertips still pointed towards one another, arms parallel to the floor. Shoulders should be relaxed. You're going to sink down. Now, taking a breath in as you turn, pulling everything up, and exhale back to the center. Again, inhale as you turn. Think about pulling up all your innards, your pelvic floor. And then exhale and sink. Knees slightly soft and bent. And last time. Inhale and turn. Exhale back center. Drop your hands down. Feet hip distance apart. And a breath. And last exercise for the water element in particular. Your feet are going to be together at the start. If you're seated, you can have your feet together, open both legs, and come back. If that's difficult, just separate your legs into more of a horse stance as you're doing it. So you're going to have your legs wider. If you're doing this standing, start with your feet together. Here we go. We're going to inhale, step out, gathering up energy with your hands facing backwards, a little back bend. As you exhale, you're going to bend at the hips and hold the back of the legs. You're going to inhale, tracing up the back of the legs right to the level of the waist, and with a loose fist, breathe out and tap. Now take a breath in. And as you exhale, trace down the back of the legs. Come to the inside of the legs. Inhale as you come up. Right to the level of the groin. Exhale, stepping in. Other side, we're going to step out. We're going to inhale. Arms face back, little back bend. Exhale as you fold over. Inhale. Holding the back of the legs, coming up the back of the legs through the buttocks, right to the low back, and breathe out with a little tap. Take a breath in. As you exhale, go down the back of the legs, come to the inside of the legs, the yin channels going up the inside right to the groin, and exhale and step in. Step out, inhale. Little back bend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tracing up. Light tap, breathing out. Take a breath. And exhale again, trace down. Inside of the legs, breathing in as you come up. Exhale, step in. Again, stepping out. Inhaling, little back bend. Exhale and fold. Inhale, tracing up. Light tap, breathing out. Taking a breath. Exhale as you trace down. Inside of the legs coming up. Exhale, step in. We're going to do one more on each side. Step out, inhale and gather. Breathe out and fold. Inhale, trace up. Breathe out, tap. Taking a breath. Opening your hands to trace down, breathing out. Inhale up. Exhale, step in. Last one, step out as you gather a little back bend. Breathe out and fold. Inhale, tracing up. Loose fist, light tap. Again, a breath. And exhale down. Inhale, inside of the legs. Exhale, stepping in. Feet are separate. Taking a breath. Gathering up all that is around us. Take just a moment to let that energy come down through the body and then guide it. Not only cleansing, but connecting your mind, the heart, spirit, and your place of vitality. Placing one hand on top of another, sealing that energy in. And taking a moment or two, we're going to stand here, not only sealing the chi, putting it back into our place of source energy, but thinking about the qualities of water. The ability to be still, to flow, to be forceful with strength, to be able to move around obstacles. May we find that inner strength in our lives, to find balance with our water element. For when we're in balance, we're in alignment with the world, and we can fulfill our desires and our destiny. I want to honor our time together. Thank you for practice. I'm so happy you're here. We will continue on next week. See you then.